Welcome to Brooklyn Center High School for Tri-Metro Conference Boys Soccer. It's first-year conference member Cooper coming in at 1-4-1 as they face the host Centaurs, looking for their first victory of the season. First time for these two meeting as members of the Tri-Metro Conference. I'm Jay Wilcox along with Sig Ligry as we get set for the start of this one. The warmth has returned here. Another fairly warm but breezy evening as we get set for this contest here. I was talking with Ken Ketchel, the Cooper coach. He said we did play them about 6-7 years ago. So it's not the first meeting ever or anything like that, but obviously the size of the schools throughout the years have meant not too many meetings. Cooper's quite a bit larger school than Brooklyn Center, but they are in the Tri-Metro, as we said, with them this year, and we're about 86 at game time with a south wind that I think is definitely going to have a little bit of an impact on goal kicks and maybe corner kicks as well. Cooper, one victory, Sig, but they're feeling pretty good overall about their skill level. Kent Ketchel's been with the program for a while now, and he said, you know, we had a couple close games lately that probably could have gone our way. He said this is actually one of our more skilled teams that he's had there at Cooper, and you know, so he feels that they should be at least a 500 team by season's end. Yeah,
he's pretty comfortable with the team and the way they're playing. He's not concerned about the record because they are improving. They've got some key players in key spots that are really contributing, and he's looking forward to a pretty good game.
Yeah, Brooklyn Center is certainly a youthful team here, Sig, and that's a little bit tough to overcome, even if you have skill. Playing 7th to 8th graders on the varsity can be a little bit of a tough thing, but it's also a learning experience for them, and you just kind of hope that the team starts to get a little bit better each week and go from there. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, exactly. Your record's not that great, but you got to learn. You got to keep on moving. The players seem to be pretty enthusiastic. So they're looking forward to a good match as well. We'll find out in just a few minutes.
Yeah, Centaurs and the Hawks will get started in a moment here. We'll be right back with the start of tonight's contest here, Tri-Metro Soccer here on CCX.
As a scientist, I know by the time she takes her first breath, 9 billion more tons of carbon pollution will be in the air. When she takes her first steps, wildfires will have burned millions more acres she could have explored. By the time a child born today goes to college, it may be too late to leave them the world we promised. Our window to act on climate change is like watching them grow up. We blink and we miss it.
And welcome back here as Cooper's still huddled up. Brooklyn Center has just gotten out on the field as we get set for action here. And I said for Cooper, not all that many games they're going to have on grass this year. So they're obviously have had turf for quite a while at their home stadium. And although I do think a few more of the teams maybe in the Tri-Metro are grass fields as compared to their former home. So Kent Ketchel, their coach, wasn't too worried about it. He said we do have a grass field that we train on regularly, so it is not a terribly big adjustment for them. And obviously I think even in these years you have to be ready to play on both because you're going to have some games on each surface.
That's true, with the number of grass fields seems to be really diminishing as time goes on.
Got freshman in goal for Brooklyn Center, Joseph Darame, and junior Karem Garcia Lamas for Cooper. Cooper and White, they have first possession, and here we go as the Hawks get things started here. David Heron will swing it around. He said they like to play a controlled passing game and work it up the right side here to Anthony Lopez Guzman. Nice takeaway though by Abel Gonzalez, and then it'll be, let's see. And I think you misread the line there.
I think you did too.
yellow line is out, and he was standing there holding the ball in the field of play. So a free kick here for Brooklyn Center. Pascal Wiley will take it here for the Centaurs. And again, going this direction, the wind will definitely be in their favor. And this one's going to turn into a corner kick. A little miscommunication there. Ian Bjorbak was trying to play that one back to his keeper, but Garcia did not recognize that and wasn't out in a position to retrieve it. So Brooklyn Center will get a corner kick opportunity early on here.
Not the kind of mistake you want to make in your own end. Ball comes flying in.
Ooh, put it low out front. That one could have been dangerous, but the Hawks got to it first. Trying to get it out of here. Even though Cooper only has one win, based on comparative scores, you kind of look at it as they're certainly the favorite coming in here. They tied St. Anthony, and BC lost 12-0 to the Huskies. So, but
that's on paper now.
Yeah, exactly. This one will come bouncing in, and Graham Garcia Lamas comes out to grab it up here for Cooper. Not real experienced keeper. He's kind of learning on the fly, it sounds like, but nice takeaway there by Romero. And up the left side, it'll go out of play. A throw coming for Brooklyn Center. So they've done fairly well in the early going. Obviously, we're very early and no real chances to speak of yet here, but didn't handle that one cleanly, so Heron will take the throw in for the Hawks. Here's Flomo, who's been a very good addition to the Cooper team. Number 43. Taken away though. Heron steps in to break that up. Back pass there. They got a little bit bunched up, but they'll swing it back. And now Bjorbak sending it left side there for Miguel Angel Adamiran.
Send it up deep.
Ooh, Flomo giving chase, but good closing speed to break that up by Wiley.
That's a good thing because the keeper was way out of the net. That could have been an easy goal.
Long throw in into the middle of the field here for Cooper. Turnover forced though. Knocked away from Miguel Flores, and Cooper will restart it at the back. Ian Bjorbak. Nice ball there to Leo Garcia, but then a takeaway for the Centaurs as they come back the other way. Be a free kick coming here for Brooklyn Center. And then that pass taken. Hawks trying to quickly counter here as they look ahead to Shadrach Tamba, who has 7 goals already this season. Nice move to the outside. Tamba getting a step. He'll take that shot. And Darme able to make a stop there for Brooklyn Center. But Tamba and Flomo make a pretty dangerous duo up front. Now a turnover forced. Try to cross it to Flomo there. It was broken up. Cooper trying to win that ball back. Garcia able to win it in traffic there as he battles through some contact. Now finally that third time around will be called for a push. There's a look at Darame, the freshman. Pretty good size, especially for a 9th grader, and he got out and got the angle covered fairly well here.
Nice save. Get up there. Yeah, you're right. That was a pretty tight angle.
Ron will play it back. Bjorbak had a good summer, according to Coach Getchell, and they like the way he's playing. He said, we have, overall pretty good skill. Our team isn't real big. He said we run into some opponents that have the real size advantage that's hurt us, but other than that, they kind of like what they see. Knocked away here, but Brooklyn Center definitely holding their own in these first moments of the game.
Yeah, they're playing very aggressively. They're not giving Cooper a chance to get anything good going. It's a good shot up the middle.
Play it long here, and they're going to let it roll through to Darame. So one really good opportunity so far for the Hawks that Darame made the save on.
So we got a foul of some kind. Did he step over the line? I think he did.
Be the case.
Uh-oh.
So they're going to bring it all the way back here.
They're on the edge of the penalty box, so does that mean they're going to have a penalty kick? Yep.
No,
it's a free kick. It's a free kick.
Yeah.
But it's in a very precarious position.
Garcia getting instruction there from the referee, so opportunity, just a little bit of field awareness issue, I think, on that play by BC cost them. There's a shot, though, into traffic from Tamba. Oh, my. Shirt grab there. That one was pretty obvious. So, and that's going to be a yellow card, and I think rightly so. Watch it run, just grab the jersey. Yeah, you cannot do that.
Can't do that.
Yeah, and that's no argument to give on that yellow card there. That was just really obvious. Now he's, I'm sure, telling him something led up to it, but still not gonna let that stand. And now he'll be subbed for as Daniel Romero comes in.
So things starting off a little bit on the cheeky side, but.
And that one will be knocked out of play by Youngyi Zhang. It'll be a throw for Brooklyn Center. Xander Amorales to trigger it in here for the Centaurs. And let's see, did that ball stay in? No, I don't think it did. Nope. It's going to be a throw for Brooklyn Center as Cooper sent it up the sideline. The ball had already gone out.
It's going to go back quite a ways.
Romero will throw it in here. Battle for it there. Pass a little behind Miguel Flores. Hawks get it back. Lopez Guzman, they go up the right side trying to spring Tamba, and that ball was just out of play before he took that shot. So it's going to be a throw, I believe, for Brooklyn Center. It just rolled over the touchline as he was getting set to make that cross or shot attempt actually on net. Bounces free to the middle. BC trying to get something going. Garcia, though, stepped in to break it up. Here's Flomo trying to go to Tamba. They were a little bit bunched up there. Nice breakup, though. Tamba, oh boy, that one would have been dangerous. He tried to send it through to Flomo. And chipped up the left side here. Broken up, but not well enough, and Cooper will get it going. Opportunity here. Here's the shot, and that one will sail just wide. Good opportunity. Daniel Romero lining it up. And it was hard to tell from this angle if maybe he was going to sneak it in that far side, but he ended up missing the net.
Another good run down the side.
Boy, and it was interesting. The Centaur there, I think he was trying, not to just play it cautious and clear it out. And by doing so, they'll gave it away. And that one they would like to have to do over again because they kind of handed that one chance to Cooper there. Flomo able to win it. Stepping through defenders, Flomo. And too many purple and black jerseys, though, as he tried to go through three there.
Yeah, there were three defenders kind of stacked up like a free kick, the wall, mini wall. Well, there's a lot of individual 50-50 balls.
Up the left side they come. Tamba on the move. A lot of space to work with, but his shot is deflected wide. Will be a corner kick for Cooper, but boy, it looked like at first he was going to have just a really wide open look. They left him a lot of room to dribble that ball, but then got in the way enough to get a piece of the shot. I mean, from that range, that's going to be tough to stop for the keeper, but he got some help from his D there. Tamba will take this corner for the Hawks. Ooh, and a nice ball. Oh, and it's just off Flomo. And it'll be a goal kick here for Brooklyn Center. You kind of see in Cooper, though, starting to generate chances.
Yes, they are.
Getting the feeling that maybe it won't be terribly long before they break through. But Centaurs, you give them credit. I mean, they were out of position initially, but able to get a good block.
Yeah, they've been doing a pretty good job on the defense. Even when they get a little bit of a break coming, they've been able to quickly come back and get into their position.
Hawks looking to restart it from the back here as they'll come around. Bjorback then putting it up the middle. The pass from the Hawk was knocked away. Here's Flomo. Got it to Huron. And this offside before they could get the shot attempt up. But we talked about how Cooper at times had been outsized by a few opponents, but they are clearly a little bit bigger, stronger, older team. And that, again, starting to show up a little bit as they are, winning some of these one-on-one, shoulder-to-shoulder battles, but just by being a little bit older, a little bit stronger.
And that can make a difference when you get in deeper into the game.
Yeah, the wind helping this long free kick as it bounces all the way down deep into Cooper's end. Bjorback coming up with it. Nice step in, though, by Romero to take that one. Now ball to the outside. Centaurs with an opportunity. Here's the cross and a goal. Brooklyn Center on the board first as Abel Gonzalez will put it away. And Brooklyn Center's first real good chance goes into the net. And they will take a 1-0 lead. A nice counter. Started with that long free kick with the wind at their back. And ultimately, it ends up leading to this as Romero puts it out front, and Gonzalez was right there at the perfect time to pop this one over the keeper. And a 1-0 lead here for the Centaurs. Up the sideline, that one broken up.
So like we've said many times before, you can possess the ball well, you can move it well, you can charge well, but you got to have defense. Don't get caught flat-footed. But that was a nice play by the Centaurs to get down there and put that one in.
Yeah, and when you haven't had many opportunities to be nice and sharp on the one that you do get, that was good. That was a very nice setup.
Yes, it was.
The timing and everything, and just the well-placed shot too. He didn't rush it, but he didn't take too much time so that the defender could catch him or anything. I like the way they did that all the way around. Play it back to Bjorback here. He had to step out and knock it away. And I think we're seeing again, not to make excuses for them, but we're seeing a couple times where the slower grass, I think, is affecting that last pass for Cooper. I think he was expecting it, the ball to be on his foot a lot sooner and just had to clear it away. But again, that's all part of it.
You have to get to the conditions.
Yeah. Here comes Flomo leading things, looking to go to Tamba, and Tamba's going to be in alone as it went off the defender. Tamba's shot deflected, though, by the keeper. He tracks it down himself. Derame slides out with a foot to make a play on it. Now the defense able to get back into position a little bit. And this is going to be a throw-in for Cooper as it went over the touchline there.
But I give credit to the defense to get back there and get into the action. Ends up with a throw-in rather than a shot on goal. Here you see it again.
Yeah, Derame aggressive.
Nice.
He made the first save, and then he comes out and challenges there, and then it allowed the rest of his D to kind of get back into position. So, I like his athletic ability and aggressiveness there. I mean, he's not super experienced maybe on the varsity level, but so far so good. He's made a couple nice saves. That initial one there was definitely ticketed for the net as it went off the defender. And here's Flomo picking it up. He gets a chance, fires, and Derame had to fight it off. It'll be a corner kick as he was unable to squeeze it, but he at least blocked it. And so Cooper will get a corner opportunity here, trailing it 1-0. As there you get a look at Flomo winning that ball. Got it a defender to slip. And again, Flomo, very solid player, very dangerous player. I think we're going to see him all day challenging for opportunities. Here's the header that goes wide. It'll be a goal kick.
Yeah, that corner kick came in a little bit high, a little bit hot. The forward's not able to get a good position for the header. I'll tell you, Jay, I'm really impressed with how the centers are playing on defense. They're really showing a lot of aggressiveness, a lot of good movement to get back in position.
Yeah, and they're really hustling. I mean, that's the first thing you notice, too. Here's Bjorbak. See if he'll play his keeper here. Nope, he's going to try and turn away with it. And
ooh, that was close to a foul, but nothing called.
Callan sending it up. Centaurs get it back as they go to Flores, but then banged out of there by Kelvin Callan. He swings it across to the left side, but it's going to go out of play. Will be Cooper throw. Oh no, they signaled the wrong way, I think. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was BC, but I thought, well, I gotta go by what I see with the referee's arm, and they just signaled the wrong way. Try to go to Iran up the middle, broken up. Send in again, Bjorbak up with it. Can play this one back to his keeper. Ooh, and he really mishits that one. Centaurs see if they can capitalize. Back, Inamagua's pass then was deflected away. Or no, it was not actually, just a throw in here.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get a return pass, but the player was already gone.
Flomo going left with it. Daniel Romero Andrade out front. It's going to be an offside though, I think. Well, the flag went up anyway.
Yeah, the flag is up, so it's going to be an offside call. That's ER1. That's Sia Mibreali. ER2 is Sean Nelson. And our center referee is Wahid Ahmed. You know, we went 3 games without having weird names.
Free kick here for the Centaurs. We're nearing the halfway point of this first half, and Brooklyn Center leading at 1-0, looking for their first win of the season. Cooper's had the better of the chances, but Brooklyn Center's one good one was a real good one, and it went in. And they have been able to fight off some good Cooper opportunities here as well. Here's Hofer leaving it there. Iran. Nice passing here for the Hawks as they attack left side. Trying to go to Flomo, but he's going to be called for the foul as he got a little bit into the defender from behind there and tripped him up. So free kick here for the Centaurs. Wiley driving it upfield. Bjorbak heading it to the outside. That one could have been trouble.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not what you want to do here. Centaurs grouping up quickly.
Yeah, and you kind of see, I mean, for Cooper, they're wanting to use their teammate, and that might be an illegal throw there, I believe. Or he looks like he stepped over the line. I think the Hawks have been confused by the lines a couple times. The soccer line here is much nearer to the football line than at many stadiums.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Because they just the field just is a little bit smaller. There isn't a lot of room before the track, so they have to kind of keep it that way. And I think they've been at least twice that Cooper's been confused. Iran sending it upfield. Now a header comes right back to him though. Got a little room there to slide one through to Flomo. Nice ball. Flomo trying to play it around the defender, but actually it'll roll all the way into the keeper, Derme. Turnover forced, and now Flomo broken up there by Dennis Vladica, the 8th grader playing out there as a defender for BC. Callan, nice little sidestep there, but Vladica stepping in to break that up. Bjorbak controlling here. Nice ball onto the foot there of Zhang. Now they keep it moving out to the left, and now Iran will get it back. Little return to him. And out of the middle, some room. long, trying to get space to get open for a look at the net. But Centaur's able to converge and get it out of there. Romero.
Nice sliding tackle, but the ball goes over the touchline for a throw in.
Throw in Brooklyn Center here as they continue to hold a 1-0 lead. Abel Gonzalez scoring for BC. Ron knocked it away, and now Cooper turning it back the other way. Hofer will send it long. Pretty good play by Wiley there. He had a couple of Hawks waiting to pounce.
And just did a little backwards kick.
Dorba tapping it over there. They'll keep it moving right side. Now Hofer. And it's going to be a trip called against Brooklyn Center. We'll have a free kick here for the Hawks. Well, we talked in past games about, there's a little bit of an official shortage. So our center referee today was telling you that we got another game to get to here, so we want to keep this one moving along.
Yes, that's what he said.
Served in here and all the way to the keeper. Dermay able to grab it.
That takes some courage to do that with a forward coming at you at full speed.
Good throw here for Cooper. Garcia will come back into the Hawks lineup. Callum to take this throw here for Cooper. I venture to say that they're maybe a little bit surprised to be down in this game right now, but give the Centaurs credit.
Well, maybe it's the old-fashioned, a little bit overconfident.
Yeah, it's hard to say though, because when you're 1-4-1, you shouldn't be. Let's put it that way. But maybe, I don't know. It's hard to know how much they knew about Brooklyn Center coming in. As I said, they, not been a past conference opponent or anything. So, but here they come trying to attack. Flomo waiting, and that one knocked away. Flomo volleys it in the air though.
You got to wonder how long it's going to be before Flomo breaks loose and he gets a shot on.
Yeah, or Tamba as well. They're both quite dangerous. Callum sending it ahead to Zhang. Keeps it moving to Garcia, trying to send one through for Flomo, but Wiley back there to break that up. Be a throw coming here for Cooper.
Yeah, that makes me upset. Does he like baseball? No. Soccer takes hands away.
Nice ball to the outside. They have, as advertised, have shown a nice ability to work together and play connected and keep the ball moving, and it's definitely generated some chances, but as of right now, they've not been able to put one away just yet. Here's Gonzalez. He's 1 against 3, kind of waiting for a little help. Now he goes trying to loft one into the far corner, and Garcia Lamas will come out to grab it. Now an opportunity to get things going back the other direction for Cooper. Trying to play it up. Hofer. And it will be a throw for Cooper. You can see they're kind of wanting the tempo to be picked up a little bit here, I think.
They like to move the ball, get all the time.
Tamba chipping it over to the left. Here's a volley that'll come all the way through again, as Daniel Romero had an opportunity but just couldn't put it in. Second time they've had that similar scenario. So it goes as a goal kick here for Brooklyn Center. They have to be thinking, well, we don't really want to keep giving up chances like that, but at the same time, you're feeling good that you've kept them off the board for the moment. Popped up high in the air here. Huron actually, it goes backward on him a little bit there as Gonzalez racing after it. Bjorbak's going to play it back to his keeper.
And again, he shanks another one. Sometimes you got to take a little bit of time, make sure you get your foot in the right place.
See, this ball must have gone over the line, it looks like, so it'll be a throw for Brooklyn Center.
Possession is everything, and the Centers now with possession of the ball.
And Morales will take the throw in here. Quickly knocked away by Heron, and then he knocks it away again. Ultimately, he'll end up winning that ball as he's bouncing around the 7th grader Galarza a little bit. Nice step up, though, by Romero for Brooklyn Center. Now trying to chip one ahead for Gonzalez. It was actually a pretty good idea, but just not really a great angle to sneak that one through. And this, I think we're going to have a similar call to what we had at the other end. I think he might have.
Did he pick it up?
Yeah. And again, it looked like the keeper might have been confused on the lines a little bit. They are, I think, explaining to the center referee what he saw there. So it appears to be it's going to be a free kick for Brooklyn Center, much like the one we saw at the other end.
Had the almost identical positioning.
So an opportunity here for BC as Wiley getting ready to line it up here. They already lead 1-0 and trying to add to that. It's the return, but Cooper came out and stormed them aggressively. Ooh, there was a big collision back there as the ball was leaving the area. And I think they're going to stop just to make sure both guys are okay. Looks like they are.
Yeah, moving.
And it will be a throw for Cooper.
Moving a little bit gingerly, but moving nevertheless.
Yeah, he saw it out of the corner of his eye that both guys had gone down, and good job there to kind of just check, make sure they're good to go. Zhang sending it ahead to Tamba. Tamba chips it off the crossbar and up and over.
Oh,
wow.
Inches.
They've done everything but score here in this first half. He did a good job staying with it after the defender, got a piece of that first one, and then patiently lofted it over the keeper, but just a little bit too high. There you see that first shot blocked, but then watch, he just chipped it. Oh, very near miss. Goal kick was briefly knocked down there.
Yeah, he's back up.
And foul call there going against Brooklyn Center, so it'll be a free kick here for Cooper. Peter Vu got shoved a little bit there. Bjornbach will take it here for the Hawks. About 11.5 minutes to play here in this first half. Cooper's kind of dominated play, but they trail it 1-0. And now this will be a goal kick for Brooklyn Center. Again, Centaurs do have the wind at their back in this first half too, and that's helped out a little bit on these free kicks. Obviously, you get it up the field a little bit, and their goal wasn't directly off of a free kick, but certainly that got the wheels rolling toward what ultimately became a good chance. Cooper playing it up left side here, but this one's going to be a little bit too far. Will be another goal kick upcoming here for Brooklyn Center, and I think probably the pace slowing a little bit favors the Centaurs. I don't think they're quite as deep, and they're also a little bit younger, and they, I think, are probably okay with getting a little break here and there down the stretch of this half.
That doesn't hurt.
Here's an opportunity. Tamba playing it to the middle. Flomo tried a turnaround shot there, but that was broken up.
They tried to leave it to the other forward and just miskicked it.
Throw in here for Cooper. You're back into the middle and a giveaway there. Played over here to Callan. And he doesn't get all of that one. Flores up with it.
By Wasn't sure where that was going to be kicked to.
Sent long up the middle here. Wiley does a nice job sidestepping Flomo, but not for long. Flomo takes it away. Or I'm sorry, make that Hofer. Now they try to bang it out, but actually hit a teammate instead, Dylan Alexander. So now Cooper bringing it right back. And it's going to be a goal kick here for the Centaurs. So Tamba has helped to generate some chances, but nothing has gone in just yet. Still trailing at 1-0 here. So we're under 10 to play now in this first half.
Good look there at number 37, Tamba. He's having a very good first half.
There'll be a hold called there against the Centaurs. It'll be a free kick. Callum. Gives that one away as Gonzalez took it. Gonzalez was then held up. This might be a yellow card again. I think he's pleading the case for that. It was pretty obvious grab just to slow him up. They're just going to call it a foul. But
no, I think he's going to either give him a warning or he's going to give him a yellow card.
Yeah, didn't reach for the card right away there.
No, it's just going to be a foul. But he certainly could have called that.
Wiley will take the free kick here.
About 40 yards out on
goal. It's juggled.
Oh my.
Graham Garcia Lamas able to pounce on that. He's had some struggles trying to grab it there, but we'll pick it up.
That was way offside by about 5 to 8 yards.
Pushed ahead there, got off of Hofer and broken up. Flores then had it taken back. Cooper getting it moving again here. Zhang. And pass broken up. Played to the outside for Catlin, and he'll step up, but Latica broke that up for Brooklyn Center. It'll go out off of Cooper. And we will get a throw here for the Centaurs. And looks like we had a illegal throw-in perhaps there, so Cooper will get a throw. Trying to go to Flomo. Flomo looking to get a step. Battles through the first guy.
Look at the ball movement he has. That's just terrific.
Knocked away. Boy, at times you wonder how they've managed to keep him at zero. Because
I don't know.
They've made some really nice plays, and it looks like they're going to get a goal, and they don't. Latica, that's going to be, might be a handball call there as he kind of put his hand up to protect his face, it looked like. So a free kick here for Cooper. 6 minutes to go, first half. Hawks, as we said, have had the better of the chances by far, but down 1-0. Tamba hooking it out front. It comes around to the left side. Chip toward net, and there's Darame able to make the stop for BC. Oh, he didn't get a very good kick on that one, and it's taken away quickly by Boo. Nice play to break it up, though, and then taken right back, however. Tamba chipping it ahead. It'll come to the keeper there as his guy up front had to hang on to not be offside there, and that kind of cost him any chance to win the race to that ball. Darame this time getting it up into that wind and getting a much better kick away. Zhang. Nice ball to the outside. Now looking to send it up. That's going to be offside, though.
And it's probably a good thing for the Centaurs because he was off to the races. The keeper was out. Now I think we have the ball in the general proximity where it should be. BC with a free kick.
Drilled long up the middle. Keep in mind, obviously, the Cooper will have the wind at their back in the second half. It's a little bit hard to say how much of an effect that's had on this game.
Yeah,
I mean, it certainly hasn't hurt the Centaurs to have it, but
No, I don't think it's been much of a factor.
looked like it might have been a bit of a takedown there again by Cooper, but this time they say play on. Flores trying to get loose to line one up for a shot. They were out quite a ways still yet. And now Cooper with a counterattack. Playing it out to the outside. Flomo slowed down and then he went after it, but I think it's going to be BC's throw, yeah. So throw in for the Centaurs.
Finally, we get it in.
Played up the line, and Morales sending it long here. Gonzalez trying to get to it. Bjorback taking it out left and then sending it to Miguel Angel Adame Marin. Zhang. He'll chip it up the middle, and Flomo able to control it. Flomo getting a step and then jabbed away from him just at the last minute.
That was a nice defensive play. Got in there and just poked it right off of his foot.
Well, he got either a great shot for himself or a teammate also open to his right, and neither one ended up happening for Cooper. So Brooklyn Center, you know, you feel like living dangerously, but at the same time they are making some plays when they need to, and this will be a throw-in coming for Cooper as it's cleared out of play there. Callan taking that one. Nice job to control it. Chip to the front and a header. Can't get it all the way out though. Still dangerous for Cooper. And let's see if this was deflected or not. No. Yeah, it is going to be a corner kick. Yeah.
I didn't see the deflection, but you're right. It's a corner.
Kind of sounded like a little double noise there, as it would led me to believe it might have been deflected. BC bench asking, "Are you sure?"
Yeah.
He was with you on that one. So now a corner for the Hawks. Minute 20 to go first half. They're down 1-0, but trying to get on the board. Here's Flomo walking right in, puts it out front. Let's see, it's loose. Never crossed the line.
Wow.
Hawks frustrated as they thought for sure they were going to get one there.
I think they're more than frustrated. I think they really thought they were. Here it is. Look at this battle and all the traffic in there.
One
keeper's out.
Yeah, nice recovery.
Yeah.
No, it did not go in. Maybe one or possibly two more revolutions of that ball, it would have been in. But
again,
got back to break it up.
Yeah, and again, the defenders able to come back and make some really critical plays.
And nice to not panic and accidentally knock it in your own net too, because that certainly could have happened on that play.
Yeah, that guy stood in his position right at the goal line and said, "Oh, I can get this, no problem." As we're running into the final seconds of the first half.
Gets by Bjorback here, and he makes a nice little move there. Ooh. Chipping it ahead as it's knocked down. Will the Hawks have time to get anything more going? Nope, it's going to be broken up. And we reach halftime in this one. So an interesting first half. Cooper has had the better of the play overall. They've had the better of the chances. However, Brooklyn Center coming up big, getting one goal, also coming up with some big stops. They're pretty excited. They lead this one 1-0 at halftime here. We'll be back here to James Norwick Field at Brooklyn Center High School in a moment. It's the Centaurs 1, the Hawks 0.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV.
And welcome back. There's a look at Brooklyn Center. Coach Francis Killen there in the light blue shirt leading the way here as his team leading the Cooper 1-0. Again, Brooklyn Center looking for their first win of the season as we check out some of the highlights from what was actually a pretty eventful first half as Cooper got a lot of good chances but not able to put anything away. As you get a look at Tamba, their leading goal scorer, denied there. Derme, the freshman keeper. Here's Brooklyn Center's really good chance, and they do not fail to convert. Gonzalez knocking it in off the feed there from Flores, and so they had a 1-0 lead. That one came a little over 12 minutes in. Then a great save there by Derme on Tamba. Then he comes out and challenges and knocks it away. Here's Flomo getting a great opportunity here, and Derme again fighting that one off. Another great opportunity here for the Hawks. Somehow this one doesn't quite go in as it's off the crossbar and crawls over. They kind of threw the kitchen sink at him but couldn't quite put anything away. Another great opportunity here for Flomo, just walking through defenders, and then another revolution or two and it would have went in. Morales got there to break it up. So you can look at the stats for this first half.
And the numbers play it out for Cooper. 8 shots, 2 on goal, 3 fouls, and 2 corner kicks. For the Centaurs, 4 shots, 1 on goal, but that one in. 5 fouls and 1 corner kick. So stat-wise, they're pretty close. Score-wise, they're pretty close. It's been a very entertaining game. And we'll see what happens in the second half. We'll see what adjustments that they can make. I can think of a handful of things that they need to adjust, but that's up to the coaching staff.
So 1 half of soccer to play here. Centaurs were excited with their halftime lead, but 40 minutes to go here as Cooper will no doubt come hard in half number 2. We'll be back here to Brooklyn Center High School in just a moment. It's Tri-Metro Boys Soccer here on CCX. Second half about to begin here at Brooklyn Center. The Centaurs leading Cooper 1-0 in Tri-Metro Boys Soccer. BC will get things started here, and as we said, we'd change ends, obviously, where the wind will be now at Cooper's back here in the second half. And it is brisk enough to, I think, make a little bit of difference, possibly. Now played to the outside. They're able to chase it down and keep it alive, and then a little tap return. Good possession in tight there for Cooper. Now you get a foul call that looks like against Cooper. And so Brooklyn Center will get a free kick here. I think if you're the Centaurs right now, you could see at halftime how excited they were to have the lead, but you don't want to be thinking, well, we got to protect this lead, I mean, that's just
right. That's
40 minutes is too long to be, treating it like that. You just got to come out and play your game here.
Yeah, the worst thing you can do is get into any kind of a defensive shell. But you're right, they were pretty excited about where they are, and can't blame them for that.
No, they haven't had a lot of success this year, obviously. Not only no wins, but, not scoring too many. They'd only scored 3 goals total coming in, so excited with good reason. I thought their keeper played very well as well,
yes.
And obviously they could have. Cooper had some very near misses, some because he saved them, a couple of them got help from a defender,
right.
One hit the crossbar, so you could say that Cooper was a little unlucky too. Here comes Flomo, turns, fires, and that one will sneak through everyone. I don't know if a defender touched it. Looks like no.
No, I didn't see
be a
it.
goal kick.
But that was almost a disaster if we can see it again, because I think I saw one of the defenders put his hand out and it almost touched him.
It was really a nice move by Flomo, and as he turned, he wheeled and really did everything right except, hit that corner of the net.
Right,
I mean,
right.
it was everything about the idea I thought was really well done as he put it between the keeper and the defender, but just couldn't quite sneak it in from that angle. Battle for it at midfield. We're going to get a push call. Things started to get physical. I think Cooper's a little bit frustrated, and they've been called for a few fouls in the early going here. I mean, they're a little bit older, a little bit bigger, probably overall than the Centaurs, but you could see that them, starting to get a little bit of an edge to some of their pushes and things, and the center referee's not having it as he's stopped things fairly quickly a couple times.
Well, I can imagine that the Hawks are a little bit frustrated. They've been moving the ball well and can't finish. Or they're not allowed to finish is probably more apropos between the keeper and the defenders coming back in good positions. Cooper again moving the ball well.
Chipped ahead to the outside. Oh, keeper was a little indecisive there, but ultimately it'll work out as a goal kick as it bounced away and Flomo couldn't quite catch up to it. Garcia will come back into the Cooper lineup here. And they're gonna make him redo it,
right,
because the change substitution hadn't been completed yet. He hadn't given the signal to come forward with the goal kick here. Driven upfield, so Hawks trying to win that ball in midfield, and Vu had it briefly, but now Centaurs get it back, and then they turn it over. In fact, Garcia stepped on the ball a little bit there, but he got up to get it. Romero sending it. Flomo trying to shield off that defender. He's got a lot of little tricks in his bag there, in terms of winning balls like that. Put out front here, knocked away, and again a clear by Brooklyn Center. He said the right place at the right time quite a few times defensively to help out their keeper too. Hawks right back to the attack. And that one is banged on out of there as Callan will chase it down here for Cooper. But plays it out of play up the sideline. It'll be a throw coming for Brooklyn Center. Hawks able to win that ball, sending it up to Flomo. Flomo stepping through, he's in alone, puts it out front, shot and a goal. The Hawks get on the board. Francisco Torres Gomez Eagle able to put that one away. Nice play, Flomo unselfishly dropping it off, and Cooper ties it up. See Flomo, he had a shot attempt himself too, but he realized his teammates in even perfect position and just tucked it away. Nothing the keeper could do. He had to come out and challenge the potential shot from Flomo, but that's a nice unselfish play there, and good spacing too to receive the ball.
And he had two other players there in case somebody missed. So after all that work, it finally paid off. 1-1.
Well, I said at halftime, Sig, off air, it's just hard to imagine that all these chances that they're not going to eventually go in, a couple anyway. But well, we'll see how this carries over the rest of the game. Flomo winning that ball, but a great job by the keeper. Now Tamba shooting into traffic. Tamba gets it again, gets a step. That one is blocked. Wow, they almost took the lead immediately.
How did that not go in? There was a mistake on the defense, and all of a sudden it was just a flurry of activity.
Yeah, you're just expecting the ball to be rippling the net here. As you see, it goes around. That's a great stop. But even there, then Tamba hits either the defender or keeper there. He gets it back.
That was the defender. There's another defensive block.
Yeah, good job.
Wow.
Amarella is able to break that up. Cooper kind of smells blood, though. I think they're looking to just continue attacking here. Get that one in, and they're not satisfied with that. Tamba had it knocked away and driven up the field. See Brooklyn Center now, though, they're feeling the pressure to the point where they're having to just clear these balls rather than start to work it back upfield, and that usually spells trouble a little bit if you're back on your heels that much.
Yeah, if you don't have the transition to your counter, you're going to end up kicking the ball just to get it past the danger area, and the other team's going to be there waiting for it.
Try to send it across here. Romero tracking it down, trying to get to the outside, and does, and puts a pass to the front. Tap back shot. Defender got a piece of that one, and it'll be a corner coming up for Cooper as they have continued to put pressure on. I think Jeremy was saying, maybe don't do that. I was going to grab that one, but you do what you can to get a piece of any shot there and close.
Yeah, number 3 was right there to clear it out initially.
Comes all the way across, and it's going to be a throw, though, for Cooper. Brooklyn Center looking tentative on that one. Chip to the front, bicycle try there, and it'll go too high off the right foot of Flomo. And a goal kick coming here for Brooklyn Center. So Cooper's evened it up here early in the second half. Again, if you're just joining us, BC led 1-0 at halftime, even though Cooper had by far the more and better chances overall in the first half, but hadn't been able to get anything through until early in the second half, and now they're really coming hard at BC. Gonzalez playing it out to the outside. Elijah Clara chipping it long. Centaurs trying to get a little something of their own going here. But too many white jerseys back. It'll be a throw, though, for Brooklyn Center.
Yeah, that was a 1-on-3 effort. That usually doesn't go in your favor.
No, I think actually it's not a bad result, though, to get a throw-in out of it.
It is. That's a very good, very good result. They could have easily have lost possession.
See, the pace has kind of picked up. Cooper has, I think felt a sense of urgency, and now Tamba able to work it around the defender. Tamba has Flomo with him, and now it comes back to Tamba, chipping it way to the outside. And they're able to keep possession here. Now pass drop back, left-footed try, sails just too high as the Hawks, a near miss there. Zhang lining it up, but couldn't quite keep it low enough.
You see the shot, just a little bit too high, got underneath it, and that's easy to do with the grass.
Zhang with the header there. Again, if you're Cooper, though, I think rather than be frustrated that these aren't going in, you have to think we're really generating chances.
Yep.
We'll just keep doing what we're doing, and some more of these are going to go in.
Yeah, they're setting up some quality shots. But like I said before, the defense has been really good at getting back quickly and stepping in to block something.
Long attempt there by Garcia. What I like probably the most, though, Sig, about the Brooklyn Center defenders, it isn't even so much the positioning or whatever, which is important too, but just the fact that they're being aggressive and hustling after the ball. They're making plays. They're not sitting back and watching. They're doing their best to keep it out of the net. I mean,
absolutely.
Kind of, it's a basic way of looking at it, but it's really what they've been able to do for the most part. Obviously, the one went in, but
yeah. Well, but you're right. They're even if they are getting a little bit caught, but the other team behind them, the reaction is really quick and they get back real fast. And as we said before, they've been able to get in there and poke the ball away or get a block shot.
Throw in here for the Centaurs, and I really do like the way that their keeper has played today. I mean, he's been aggressive when he should be. I don't think there's been too many times at all where you'd say he's made the wrong choice in terms of when to come out and that kind of thing.
No, you're right.
Free kick here for Brooklyn Center. They haven't had it in Cooper's end of the field too awful much in this second half just yet. We'll see if they can try and send one in here. Wiley. Ooh, he does get a pretty good foot on this one up that left side. And it's going to be a corner for Brooklyn Center as the defender Bjorbak heading it out of the danger area there. So a corner kick coming for the Centaurs. If nothing else, they kind of slow Cooper down a little bit here and get, obviously they'd like to score a goal here, but they also just the chance to possess it in the offensive zone and a little bit slow the onslaught down from Cooper is a big thing for them right now. Romero hooking this one to the front. It's all white jerseys there, though, and a strong header gets it out of there. A little battle for it. Callan coming up with it for Cooper, and he's able to win that one, but then his pass upfield blocked by Galarza. It is a throw, though, for Cooper. Brooklyn Center scored a little over 12 minutes into the first half, and then Cooper answering a little less than 5 minutes into the second to make it 1-1. And then the Hawks generated a pretty good flurry of chances after that, but so far we've stayed at 1-1. Throw in here for Huron for the Hawks. Going to be now a Brooklyn Center throw, is it? No, Cooper. Popped up in the air here. Gonzalez, now Huron able to win it with that header back to Bjorbak. And he hits it and drives it out of play, so it'll be a throw for Brooklyn Center. Romero will take this throw in for BC. Knocked out again by the Hawks. Another throw for Brooklyn Center about 15 yards up the sideline. Morales will take this throw for the Centaurs. And right into traffic there, and now it'll go out of play. It's a throw again for BC. Boy, he's just throwing it into too many people there.
Right, too much of a traffic jam.
This could be trouble. Flomo waiting to pounce, and Tamba jumped in, got a piece of it. Tamba will end up getting this one. Return pass, you had to wait for it though. And now a foul call going against Cooper as a couple of guys went down there. I think a well-refereed game. He sensed early in the second half that Cooper was kind of trying to get more physical, and saw a couple that he didn't approve of, and whistled him down.
Well, that's what a good referee does, is maintain control of the game. Don't let things get out of hand. And again, that is Wahid Allende, center referee.
And going to be another foul call there against Cooper. I think Romero got a little bit fortunate there. He was holding the ball too long and looked like it was going to be a turnover, but they apparently fouled him to free that ball up. So free kick here for the Centaurs, and obviously still a lot of game to play, but I think they're, feeling good that they kind of weathered that big storm from Cooper a little bit and kept it at least at 1-1. Sure, one went in, but it could have been more, and they're got to be feeling pretty good to be in this tie spot right now. Amaral is taking the throw for the Centaurs and headed right back out of play. It'll be another Brooklyn center throw. Ping pongs back and forth a little bit. And let's see, this will be another Brooklyn center throw. Now it'll be Cooper's throw as Gonzalez not able to turn and handle that pass. Brooklyn Center on these throw-ins, I think they're trying too hard to make something big happen. You find somebody shorter and generate things from there.
Right, you want to be able to get your throw into someone who's going to be making a play.
It'd be different if he was, throwing it all the way to the front and you were creating a scramble, hoping to get a quick shot, but that wasn't the case.
No, it gets right into traffic.
Ron did a nice job breaking that one up. Hawks turning it back the other way. Be out of play off of Brooklyn Center, so a throw for the Hawks. Going to be a handball there, I think, yep. And so Tamba will quickly drive it in for Flomo up the middle. Got help as well. Can't get the shot away, though, as they battle shoulder to shoulder. It'll be a Brooklyn Center throw.
Boy,
that's nice work defensively by Amorales.
Yeah, I want to see that again. I mean, you talk about shoulder to shoulder. They were bouncing off each other several yards.
Now it'll be a Cooper throw as they try and generate some more offense. For a while, they were really putting heat on. And another look at this play as they go
look at this. One,
bang, back and forth,
two,
and battling.
It just shoved them away. They kind of bounced off each other, no foul called. That's an aggressive defender.
Quick return pass there, knocked away. Centaurs trying to turn it back upfield. Galarza. Now Hussein Mohammed had it briefly. He gets it back here for Cooper, but that one into traffic. Centaurs come away with it. Yorback a nice step up, and then Garcia has a little space. So he'll keep it moving to the left. This one served in toward Flomo. It's too far, but it's juggled. It's going to be a corner kick. As Derame, boy, he's fortunate it didn't go all the way into the net. It's still going to be a corner kick, though, for Cooper. I think he took his eye off it because of the Cooper player coming toward him. And didn't quite handle it. Now a corner coming to the front. It's tapped in by Flomo. So Cooper converting directly off that corner kick, as Derame's mistake on the preceding play will end up costing them, as Flomo able to just gently tap it in off the corner kick, and it's 2-1 Hawks.
Here it is again. Right on his foot.
I like how he didn't try to do too much with that one.
Right, he just wait until you get the ball comes to you. Good patience.
Yeah, I mean, it's really fun to just rip one into the top corner or whatever, but that wasn't what was needed there. He just needed to redirect that ball on the ground, and there was no way for the keeper to get there. So 2-1 lead now for Cooper. Flomo getting his third goal of the year. And the Hawks hungry for more. Tamba crossing it there, just got away, but still not out of danger. Move to the front, knocked away. It's going to be a handball call, not really by design, but Just happened to hit him.
Right. They're going to have to call it.
So free kick here for Brooklyn Center as we approach the halfway point of this second half. Cooper now leading at 2-1. Maybe the first miscue that Dermay's had all day when he let that ball slip through his hands and then wide of the goal, but led directly to a corner kick, which led directly to the score.
Yeah, actually, he was lucky not to have an own goal.
Right. It just happened to go a little wide on him, but
yeah, but you're right. You know, we always say in soccer that the corner kick is an offensive weapon. Here they come again.
Flomo getting a step to the outside, and it'll go just wide. It's going to be a corner, though. Defender got a piece of it. Nice ball played ahead there. I think it was Garcia got it to Flomo. So they just scored on a corner kick. They're going to try and do it again here. I'm not sure Dermay realized it was a corner. Yeah, I think he was thinking it was going to be a goal kick there, but right away I saw the signal that they had said defender got a piece, so Garcia will bring it back out to that corner. Can't ask for much better than he did last time, putting it right on Flomo's foot.
Right. 3 corners in the second half. 1 results in the goal. Here's another opportunity.
Bounces around a little bit in front. Centaurs got to it, but still, yeah, good hustle, but couldn't keep it alive. So goal kick coming up here for Brooklyn Center. They'll look to drive it upfield here, as now obviously things change a little bit in terms of their mentality. They need a goal to tie it up, whereas they've been kind of fighting Cooper off. Now it comes loose again in front. Chipped in by Flomo, and it'll be 3-1. The floodgates opening a little bit here as Jesper Flomo tucks another one away.
Cooper Hawks taking advantage again of the defensive shuffle. Here's it again.
Here's Tamba, then the defender trying to clear it, and it went sideways on him and then knocked over. And again, Flomo, I like the way he didn't try to do too much with that. Just quick one touch and into the corner of the net. So 3-1 as he gets 2 goals in a span of just under 3.5 minutes. And so now a 3-1 lead here for Cooper. Sig, as I mentioned, we talked about it at halftime, and you just had to wonder, are they going to be able to keep holding them off with all these good chances? And the answer is turning out to be no, although most of the game it's been a pretty good performance by BC. Keeper way out. Now Tamba's going to try and catch him with this long shot. It's off the crossbar. And Dermay then will take the care of him as all he could do is scramble back and hope to get there. And Tamba with a very near miss here for Cooper.
Well, you talk about being lucky. Watch this.
Oh,
just off the crossbar and right to the keeper. That could have ricocheted down and in, but sometimes skill is out and luck is in.
Tamba, I think, did the right thing by trying to just catch him way out, not take another dribble or anything, just shoot it from there. And again, just a very near miss. They have had, I would say, probably at least 3 or 4 that very, very near misses, and then now they've gotten 3 goals in. So they have to like the offense they've generated. Maybe not quite as many have gone in as they were looking for, but still not a bad performance at all. To the outside, here they come again, and that one's going to be another goal for the Centaurs. Or for the Hawks, I should say.
I don't know what happened. They were just standing there watching.
This one is going to be Taylor scoring it. Diamond Taylor will get it.
It's watch the defenders right here.
Yeah, he did.
Nobody else
job.
got in. I mean, he was trying to get to the ball, but the other 3 defenders standing there were just kind of watching. You can't do that. this Cooper team can be too explosive, as they found out.
So Taylor getting the goal to make it 4-1. Ball up the line. Here comes Flomo again. Flomo walking in. Oh, a great stop. All loose and then scooped up by Derme. He's not stopped playing, that's for sure. Brought back upfield. That one is blocked. It's going to be one of those games where, you know, the final score you're going to see and it might be like, well, this was kind of a blowout, but for most of the way, it wasn't really that way.
Actually, it was just the opposite. The team ahead was behind in the first half, for the entire first half, actually.
Flores with the throw in here. And popped high in the air by Gonzalez. And played long, but that's the thing. Brooklyn Center spent so much effort defending that now just, you know, the idea of them really getting an attack going doesn't seem especially likely based on what we're seeing out on the field. I mean, just even getting enough numbers up to really present a threat is right now not happening because they've been forced to play defensively for so long.
Yeah, there has been no counter whatsoever in the second half.
And I do think, too, that I did talk about that earlier about how young they are. And I think that, you know, it's a little bit not terribly surprising that they weren't able to keep it up for a full 80 minutes possibly, too, just with the youth that they have and not as much depth, I don't think, as Cooper as well. Tamba plays it to the outside, crossing it here, redirected, and then grabbed up by the keeper. Tamba trying to sell it as maybe a corner kick that had edged over the line, but referee says no. And they quickly get a turnover, though. Garcia will drop it back. Keep it rotating here. To the outside. Tamba getting a step. Chips it to the front. Defender got a piece. It will be a corner kick upcoming for Cooper. Scored on a corner from the other side earlier, and Tamba will line it up for this corner kick here for the Hawks. Way across the far post, but couldn't keep it alive. I was going to say dominated the second half, but it was not that dissimilar to the first half. It just the scoring eventually started to go in because they kind of dominated the first half too.
Right. They got some good shots, and I think that last goal was a mistake on the defense. I don't think they knew where the ball was. One defender was out there trying to work it, but nobody else was there with them.
Yeah, and we talked about, you know, how well they'd hustled and everything, and I think you get behind it, you know, you had the lead for so long. I think it's fair to say that their heads were hanging a little bit discouraged too, and that, you know, you'd like to pretend that won't happen or shouldn't happen or whatever, but that's part of it. I mean, they're feeling a little discouraged, I'm sure. Iran will send this one in, and the keeper Derme will come out and scoop it up here for Brooklyn Center.
Doing the right thing as a keeper. Make sure you keep in front of you so there was no rebound giveaway.
Well, and when we spoke to Coach Mendoza, the assistant for Brooklyn Center, we asked, you know, how you doing? And he said, we're learning. And I think there's some things to learn from this game for them, too. I mean, they definitely did some things well. And you know, it's going to ultimately turn out not to be a game that the score is in their favor, but I do think they competed pretty well for most of the game anyway.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Throw in for Brooklyn Center, and subbing in there was Henry Larson. He forgot to take the penny off for a moment. Now he's good to go. Centaurs trying to get a run going up the side, but it got away and out of play. It'll be a throw here for Cooper. Play to the middle there. Flomo trying to get it back and then tap through. That one is broken up. So they try to go to Kabanangu. Sorry there, I practiced that one with Christian before the game too, and then I came to it and went, oh.
Oops.
He gets it again here, trying to go. He said Christian K is okay. And I said, well, I'll try to say it right for you at least once. But drop back. Here's Garcia.
See, this is exactly what we were talking about. Brooklyn Center is not clearing the ball out. They're clearing it out to about the 30-40 line. And there's 5 white shirts waiting for the ball.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say Brooklyn Center's tired now, too.
Yes. They're pulling back more. They've only got 2 guys up on top.
High bouncer in front, and Flomo trying to gain control to get a shot away, but once again, just what Sig said here, they're clearing it to a certain point, and then there are 3 or 4 Hawks just waiting in the line to kind of pick it off and go.
Yeah, that's the difference between clearing the ball and transitioning to the counter. Because you're going to lose possession and then going to drive right back in, and then you're back on your heels on defense again. Under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Throw for Cooper here. They have scored all 4 of their goals in the second half in a little over a 15-minute span. They went from down 1 to up 4-1. But again, they did kind of dominate the first half too, but just ran into a good goalkeeper, a couple good defensive plays, and a couple of near misses off the post, and add all that up, and it kept to a frustrating 0 on the board for Cooper at halftime. But they've continued to generate chances in half 2, and as I kind of predicted at halftime, that probably eventually some of these are going to go in, and that's exactly how it's turned out.
Yep, you got that one right.
Yeah, every once in a while you stumble onto things.
I gave up trying to predict scores. I'm never right when it's tight. It's a blowout. When it's a blowout, I never get it. So I'll just leave that to you.
Back to the outside. They keep it moving nicely here. Played up the left side, but cleared out of there by the Hawks Bjorback. We get a foul call here.
And a message from the referee.
Obviously you can't hear him, but I'm reading his mind saying why. It's a 4-1 game right now.
Why would you do that?
Why do you need to do that?
I don't know.
Hawks trying to get another chance generated to the outside. It comes. Good cross there. It bounces around twice. Keeper's down. Now pass to the front and drilled out.
Holy cow.
Boy, that was another did everything but score kind of play there. Larson trying to control it here. And he went down. He's a young player, not real big. Bjorback stopping it. They'll give it back here to Larson. Keep it moving, Garcia. Centaurs, again, unable to clear, and it comes back. Christian K there, dropping it over. Flomo, cutting it to the middle. That one blocked. He gets it back, though. He can really move. Flomo's pass knocked down. He'll drop it back here to Larson. Crosses it there, but denied and cleared out. And Centaur's able to win it. Played ahead toward Galarza there, but quickly taken back. And then getting back to where we said they've had to pull so many back to defend. It's another look at this last opportunity. Here's Flomo. I think that hit the defender. Keeper diving at it, couldn't quite get it. And they get another look there. Yeah, it was actually the defender, Wiley, who made the block on that initial one. Boy, he did a good job sticking with it.
Yep.
I mean, Flomo is very dangerous, obviously.
He stuck his ground and it paid off.
Yeah, good work by both those guys today, Daramy and Wiley. And again, obviously you come in, you don't say, well, we're going to be satisfied to lose 4-1, but as I said, for most of the game, they put forth a nice effort here against an older team, more experienced team. Throw in here for Cooper. Return pass comes right up the middle. Then Kellen able to clear that one away for Cooper. We will get a throw in coming up. Five and a half to play here in the contest, and Brooklyn Center will have the throw in here on Morales. Hawks trying to get it out of there as they've pulled in quite a few subs. James Knutson, 16 in there.
And again, they're all bunched together with 3 white jerseys standing over about maybe 10, 15 yards, just waiting for some kind of a pass.
Battle back and forth, and Centaur is able to get to it, and Gonzalez lofting it ahead. Bjorback trapping it down here for Cooper. Bad pass picked off. Good effort, Romero. And it will be a Brooklyn Center throw. See some subs for Brooklyn Center, including in goal. And not sure who the new keeper is, to be honest about it.
I don't either.
Up the sideline there as it's popped into the air. Cooper looking to get a little bit of a counter going here. Going to win their second game of this 2022 season. A good lesson for them, I think, too, in that, you know, as many chances they generated in the first half and they didn't go in, to not, you know, get it too frustrated. You just got to keep coming, and that's what they did.
Well, that's something they're going to take forward in the next few games, because they know now that you can push all you want, but if you're not finishing or come up against a good keeper and a good defense, you're not going to score those 10, 12 goals. Here's a breakaway, offside.
Garcia Lamas getting a little work in. That wouldn't have counted anyway, as you see the flag was up, but he didn't know that at the time. You obviously keep playing it, and he ended up making a stop there anyway. But so free kick here for Cooper as we tick down to 2.5 to play in the game. Back upfield it comes here. Cooper be home on Tuesday to take on De La Salle. Played to the left. Here's an opportunity. The shot, and it sails just high for Kabanangu. So he got himself a pretty good opportunity. Brooklyn Center, if this is correct, the schedule I have, they have like a huge flurry of home games in a row here. Starting with Saturday, they'll play Rockford, and that's a team that Cooper really took it to, so you'd think that one might be a chance for BC to compete pretty well in. Hawks able to get it back. And
wow.
cleared away from Flomo. Probably not a bad play to not stick your face in there and try to cover that ball, because you never know if Flomo is going to be lining it up to kick it. And so I just cleared it on out. Here's a shot attempt that'll go bouncing wide of the mark, and it'll be a goal kick here for Brooklyn Center. So Centaurs had a 1-goal lead at halftime, but Cooper coming up with 4 in the second half. Gonna roll to victory here. Here they come again, another opportunity. Oops, stepped on the ball a little bit and cleared out. Still dangerous though. Put to the front, Flomo. Had it just knocked away. And it'll be a goal kick, and that pretty much should eat up the remaining time here.
So good effort on the Centaurs. They played pretty well with Cooper until about the 15-minute mark in the second half, when Cooper was just dominating too much, moving the ball around too much, but nevertheless a pretty good match.
So there's your final score. Cooper coming up with 4, as we said, in that second half, and they will win it by a score of 4-1 over Brooklyn Center. Hope you've enjoyed this one here from BC High School. For Sig Lagery and all of our CCX crew, thanks so much for watching Tri-Metro Soccer here on CCX Sports.